In the afternoon, the herd of cows are obediently eating grass. This is a breed of domestic cows. They are very docile. It seems like this cow, when it saw me coming to film, it seemed like it had something to tell me. It kept looking at me. Even the cows over there were surprised when they saw me coming to film them. A cow took the initiative to approach me. I don't know if it was the leader of the herd. What did it mean? Or did it want me to take a nice picture of it? Or did it want me to do something for it? The whole herd of cows saw me and seemed afraid of something. They no longer naturally ate green grass. Domestic cattle or cattle are the most common domesticated ungulates. They are prominent modern representatives of the subfamily Bovini and are the most widespread species of the genus Bovine, the species Bos taurus. Cattle are raised as cattle for meat, beef, and veal, as dairy cattle for milk and other dairy products, and as draft animals. Some products derived from cattle include leather and dung used as compost or fuel. In some countries, such as India, cattle play an important role in religion. About 80 ancestors of cattle were domesticated in southeastern Turkey 10,500 years ago, and there are now about 1.3 billion cattle in the world. Domestic cattle were originally classified as three distinct species: Bos taurus, the European taurine cattle including African and Asian types; Bos indicus, the zebu; and the extinct Bos primigenius. The auroch is the ancestor of the zebu and taurine cattle. More recently, they have been grouped into a single species, Bos taurus, which includes the subspecies Bos taurus primigenius, Bos taurus indicus, and Bos taurus primigenius. Complicating matters is the ability of cattle to interbreed with closely related species. Hybrids and even breeding individuals exist not only between taurine cattle and zebu, such as Sangha cattle, Bos taurus africanus, but also between one or both of these groups and other members of the genus Bos yaks Joe, Bonteng, and Gower. Hybrids such as beefalo, even between taurine cattle and species of bison, were initially considered by some authors to be part of the genus Bos. The hybrid origins of some types may be unclear. For example, genetic testing of the dwarf Lulu, the only taurine cattle in Nepal, was found to be a hybrid between taurine cattle, zebu, and yak. However, domestic cattle have not been successfully crossbred with distantly related species in the Bos subfamily, such as water buffalo or African buffalo. Aurochs were originally distributed throughout Europe, North America, and much of Asia. Historically, its range was limited to Africa, and individuals were recently found dead in Mazovia, Poland, around 1627. Breeders have attempted to restore a similar appearance to the auroch using traditional domestication methods, creating the Heck cattle. Cows have a stomach with four compartments: the rumen, the reticulum, the omasum, and the abomasum, with the rumen being the largest. The reticulum is the smallest. Cows sometimes eat metal objects that accumulate in the reticulum, and irritation from the metal objects causes hardware problems. The main function of the reticulum is to absorb water and nutrients from digestible food. The abomasum is similar to the human stomach, and this is why it is called the true stomach. Cows are ruminants, so their digestive system allows them to utilize foods that are difficult to digest by chewing and re-chewing the food. Re-chewing allows special microorganisms in the rumen to digest the food. These microorganisms function to break down cellulose and other carbohydrates into more volatile fatty acids, which the cow uses as its basic metabolic fuel. Microorganisms in the rumen also synthesize amino acids from non-protein nitrogen sources such as urea and ammonia. As these microorganisms reproduce in the rumen, older generations die and their cells continue down the digestive tract. These cells are then partially digested by the cow, allowing for the production of a high-quality protein source. These characteristics allow cows to thrive on grass and other vegetation. The gestation period for cows is 9 months. Newborn calves weigh 25 to 45 kilograms, 55 to 99 lb. The world record for the heaviest cow is 1,740 kilograms, 3,840 lb, exhibited in Arezzo in 1955. The heaviest heifer, Old Ben, was 2,140 kilograms, 4,720 lb, at age 8 in 1910. Heifers are usually slaughtered before they reach 750 kilograms, 1,650 lb. Cattle typically live for about 15 years, sometimes up to 25 years. The oldest recorded cow lived for 48 years in 1993. A common misconception about cows is that they are provoked by the color red. This is incorrect because cows are red-green colorblind. There are 2 types of color receptors in the cone cells in their retinas, and cows are bicolor, as are most other primates. Domestic cattle are generally docile and get along well with each other and with other livestock. Beef is a highly valued food, and other parts of the cow are also used as food, such as blood, liver, kidneys, heart, and oxtail. Cows also produce milk, and dairy cows were created solely for the purpose of producing large amounts of milk for human consumption. Cattle farming is now a multi-billion-dollar industry worldwide. International trade in beef in 2000 was about $30 billion. Accounting for only 23% of world beef production. Milk production, also used to make cheese, butter, yogurt, and other dairy products, is comparable to the economic importance of beef and provides an important part of food for many people around the world. Cows also produce leather for shoes, chairs, and clothing, among other products from cows. In some countries, cows are also raised for draft power pulling carts to carry goods, pulling plows, pulling harrows, etc. In popular culture, the image of the cow is depicted in many great civilizations and is associated with worship beliefs originating from the closeness and great role of the cow in human life. Many ethnic groups revere and worship the cow, raising the image of the cow to the position of the cow god and worshipping it. Typically, in India, people worship the white cow, the Jews worship the golden calf, the Egyptians worship the cow. Thanks for watching the video.